Hello, dear students. Welcome to the Academic English Basics by Global Ambassador. In this video, you are going to learn the difference between skimming and scanning and how to apply them in reading. So the text we're going to be working with is called Culture Shock. Before we start, let's understand the difference between skimming and scanning. So one of them relates to understanding the main ideas of the text, and the other one relates to understanding details. Can you guess which one is which? You can pause the video and give it a try. And basically, skimming means understanding the main ideas of the text, while scanning relates to understanding details. There are two important terms when it comes to understanding the main ideas: thesis statement and topic sentence. Thesis statement can be found at the end of the introductory paragraph. In our case, it's paragraph A. And the sentences or the sentence at the end of such paragraphs usually give you an idea about the main idea of the whole passage. And if you want to understand the main idea of each main body paragraph, you can look at the topic sentence, which can be found at the beginning of such paragraphs. So let's take a look at the thesis statement and topic sentences of this text. So it's part of the text about culture shock. So if we look at the thesis statement, although not everyone experiences culture shock in exactly the same way, so the text is definitely going to talk about culture shock in general, and the name of the text proves that as well. But culture shock is quite a big topic, so probably the author will focus on a certain idea about this topic. And if we keep reading, we can see that many experts agree that it has roughly 5 stages. So there it is. The text in general talks about culture shock, but it also focuses on the 5 stages that this process has. And if we look at the topic sentence, we can understand that this is indeed so, that the text talks about these stages. We can see the first stage, the third stage, the fourth stage. So each paragraph is going to focus on a specific stage of culture shock. Think about skimming this way. Imagine you have a new shop that opened in your area. You have never been to this shop. It's completely new and unfamiliar. So you just want to go there and look around. That is skimming. So you just look through the text and familiarize yourself with the topic, the ideas that it explores, just to understand what the text talks about in general. So, and think about scanning this way. Imagine you always go to a specific shop in your area, and this shop always sells the best kind of milk that you always buy there. And you know how this milk looks like, how the carton looks like. You know the colors, and you probably know where exactly you can find this milk in this shop, in what aisle. And when you come to this shop to buy your favorite milk, you're not going to look at each aisle that the shop has. You're not going to look at each carton, at each product in order to find this milk. No, you are keeping in mind the image of your favorite milk, the colors, the carton, and you remember in which aisle you can find this milk. So you go directly to that aisle and you just scan the location in order to find the carton that resembles the milk that you usually buy in that shop. So that what scanning is, knowing keeping in mind a specific idea and using it to locate a specific information in the text. In this case, you're not going to pay attention to each idea the text has.